Hi guys, welcome to another video from Sportzian. It's been two interesting matches as far as the IPL is concerned. The opener has been a cracker, and yesterday's was like more than everybody bargained, a super over. And today is another exciting match between RCB versus SRH. Uh, it's very interesting. It would be very interesting to see whether will both the teams will kick off with on a positive note. Now, now the fantasy picks that we suggest for today's matches are as follows. I mean, we'll start off with the wicket keepers. So undoubtedly, so the previous videos, so this will be both like man versus the machine model, where the first team that we say is like that team that is picked by the team at Sportzian, and the second one is the machine predicted model adjusted to the rates of all the players for the fantasy picks. The first model, the man model, the wicket keeper that we suggested, you better go with Johnny Bairstow. There's no doubt in that he has some match practice, and he has been good for SRH also in the previous season, till whatever matches he has played. That's with the wicket keepers. Now the interesting thing comes when you get to choose your batsman. Now there are like many restrictive batsmen in both the teams, and you cannot pick all the players. Now, why you cannot pick Warner, ABD, and Kohli in the same team? Your credits will not be sufficient in whatever fantasy league you play. So it's wise to pick either of the three, I mean two from either of the three. So we suggest to go with David Warner and Virat Kohli. So David Warner has been has had some match practice in England, and he's been in good touch. And Kohli, I mean, you can't argue with why should you have Kohli in the team. He's the best batsman in the world, so go with Kohli. Now, coming to the other two slots that we've decided, we've suggested Devdutt Padikkal. We think that this youngster has a lot of potential, and if given a chance, he might just explode on the scene. Now he's got some great hitting abilities. You should just go check out some videos of his in the Syed Mustaq Ali Khan Trophy, and he's been phenomenal. And the other one, other batsman slot goes to Manish Pandey. He's been a very reliable performer in the IPL and for both the Indian cricket team, and he's been in a great touch since the past 1.5 year. And also he's been like a very decent. What do you say, batsman to SRH, and in 2019 in the fag end of the tournament, he's been phenomenal for SRH. So that's with the batsman. We have only one all rounder to suggest here. We would like you to go with Mohammad Nabi. I mean, he's the number one T20 all rounder in the world. Now, I don't think SRH would gamble anything. Not to have, no, I mean, by not including in the team, I don't think SRH would be gambling with that. But yeah, there have been some very strange picks in the past two matches, so we might never know. Now we picked a very bowling heavy side, you can say. Since the match is going to happen in Dubai, and everybody have seen yesterday's match, it's been pretty much like batsmen have to take time to settle in, then just then carry the momentum forward, because both the teams struggled at the start. Both Delhi Capitals and Kings 11 Punjab, both of their top orders struggle in the start. So we chose to go with a bowler heavy side. So our bowlers include Rashid Khan, Yuzvendra Chahal, Sandeep Sharma, Navdeep Saini, and Umesh Yadav. So remember, these are according to the what do you say, the purse that we've left out. We've chosen the best five bowlers. So Rashid Khan is obviously a leg spinner that everybody would like to want to have them in their team. And Chahal has been very, very good, and Umesh especially is very good in the what do you say, power play overs. If you can just rewind to 2019 tournament, he's been pretty decent in the power play overs. I think Virat Kohli should think of bowling all his overs in the power play. So this is the man's model that we've predicted to that you can have in your fantasy league. Now coming to the machines model, there's been like some ipsy topsy changes, you can say. The wicket keeper stays the same. It suggested that Johnny Bairstow is the better pick, so there's no clash there. Now, batsman, instead of Kohli, the model is predicting that ABD has a better success rate against SRH. So that's something you can ponder upon, whether you should have ABD or Virat Kohli. You can just check up all the previous performances. And the remaining three says the same: Padikkal, Warner, and Manish Pandey. So there's not much of a clash there. But the model has predicted a very spin heavy side. There's only one pacer. I mean, if you it has predicted like three all-rounders can fit in the slot there: Mohammad Nabi, Moeen Ali, and Washington Sundar. All of them being spinners, and so you never know. I mean, so it's been a bowler friendly pitch, Dubai, but it's an interesting choice from the model. Now coming to the bowlers, there are three bowlers. Umesh Yadav, the only lone pacer in this squad, followed by Yuzvendra Chahal and Rashid Khan. So these are the two picks that we can suggest. So please let us know if this worked out for you, and we would be back with more Fantasy 11 picks. So for such more amazing sports content, please do share and subscribe to Sportzian.